I have no idea what happened. That sucks. So I'm attempting to find my streamers. And it looks like I'm on here with no one. Okay, let's see. Hey. Now I'm here with no one. This is a monstrosity. Your channel. Okay, you guys, YouTube kicked me off. I kind of assumed that might happen. I'm going to copy this link and put it in the other chat. Oh, wait. That can't have worked. Did that work? Oh, it might have worked. I'm here and I don't have beer and I can't get used to it. Sorry, guys. I kind of figured this might happen. I was actually doing some research on lives and I was freaking out about like what to expect. And I think nearly everyone I researched gets kicked off of a live. Yeah, what the buck happened. Ha. So I basically had to start a second stream because it wouldn't let me back into the first one. I figured this might happen. Maybe I wished it upon myself. So, but I think I have that other one archived and then I can go like review that. And it looks like everybody found me. Everyone switched over. Oh, you guys are the best. You're really, really amazing. A Bronx Tale, have seen. It's like my life story. Amazing. Yeah, thanks for bearing with me on that. I figured that might happen. We basically left off with, I asked about my editing style. That's going to be just like trial and error for me. I really have to see what the copyright people say about it. I might get a little bit ballsy again and try for more footage, and then we'll just like take it as we go. You know, original Freaky Friday I'm very interested in because I'm obsessed with the original. I mean, wow, with the new one, Lindsay Lohan. Original Freaky Friday. Okay, let's talk about modern movies, like stuff that would have come out like now. Is there anything? I think the only thing we talked about was some A24 stuff. I think we talked about The Witch and The Lighthouse. No balls in the footage, please. Yeah. I do know about the mirror imaging. I could try that. If I ever wanted to use a longer stretch of film, I'd mirror image the movie, but I just hate that. I just want it to look how it's supposed to look, you know? But yeah, what about modern movies? What about stuff that is like from the common era? Jim Carrey, I agree, is too good. Oh, I love Annihilation. What's a theater? I agree. What's a theater? Invisible Man, loved. I've seen a lot of like modern stuff. I frequented the local theaters a lot. I did see Parasite, obsessed, loved. Thank you for liking my Christmas Story reaction. Oh my God, Eurotrip, you guys. Eurotrip was one of those movies that my parents didn't know I was watching. When we were in middle school, me and my friends found Eurotrip and we were obsessed with it, but it was not great for being 11. Love Knives Out. Millennials have to explain what theaters are like. True. Yeah, so just to recap, I've been writing down everything that came up in this chat and I will replay the chat. So all of this gets priority. I don't mean like literally every single one because like, duh, I don't have time for that. But it's just like the common ones that keep coming up are going to go up. And the ones that especially relate to themes that we've started on the channel are especially on my mind. So like, that's literally the John Hughes stuff. This is literally just me repeating myself at this point. But like Splash and Big Trouble in Little China and Young Frankenstein and Big and Risky Business and just stuff that like has been brought up is coming up. Caligula. Oh my God, 8th grade. So this is something you might not know about me. And let's see if we can get some stuff. My favorite genre of film is indie coming of age. I'm obsessed. I think Lady Bird's the best movie of all time. So I saw someone mention Greta Gerwig on here. So if we have like indie coming of age ideas, I've never like done my favorite films on here yet. What is your favorite movie? That's like impossible. Obviously, we know that's impossible, but I think Lady Bird is perfect. I think Lady Bird's a perfect film. It has everything that I want. I love Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I have seen Shawshank. Just try stuff that no one else is doing. I agree. Like, I think that I have done some really popular stuff, but I'm also kind of trying to march to the beat of my own drum here. Eighth Grade is, oh my God. I saw Eighth Grade at Sundance during its premiere. Bumblebee. Bumblebee sounds familiar. Oh, Juno used to be my favorite movie of all time, and then Lady Bird unseated Juno. And I love Superbad. Ha, Jaws. Perks of Being a Wallflower is my favorite ever. Lady Bird's the best. Oh, I do need to see Ghost World. Ghost World is legit. Guys, I performed Ghost World in a scene study class, and my scene partner is famous now. Very famous. Clerks. I'll write Clerks down. I just saw that he's writing Clerks 3. Did you see that on his Instagram? Clerks 3 is happening. I love Dan in real life. Phenom. Ides of March. Oh, Heathers could be really good. I've seen Heathers, but I like. Booksmart I've seen Booksmart like 50 times. But I think Ghost World, you guys, is actually upcoming. That is something that has been on my radar for a very long time. And it's that indie feel, which is what I love, and it's quirky and weird. And I think Ghost World is happening. Yeah. Never seen Lady Bird. It's the most perfect script I can think of. And I'm sure people will be like, get out of town. But I like indie coming of age films. And it's the most perfectly executed film I've ever seen. I've never seen a better, I don't know why I'm saying execution. I've never seen a film executed better. They pack so much into just like no dialogue. I saw Never Really, Sometimes Always at Sundance. It was phenomenal. I'm not going to Sundance this year. I'm so sad. I do Stand By Me. I've seen, but I just like those vibes. Gets the Right. Blue Lagoon. Yeah, I've seen. 13. Oh, 13 could be good. I haven't seen 13 since I was like 13. That was another of the movies that we snuck to see. I love Whiplash. Whiplash, I just saw again recently. Love Lost in Translation. Yeah, Greta Gerwig structured the scenes like a scrapbook. It's the best approach, in my opinion. Yes, no one is giving Greta Gerwig her due. I mean, I think she got a lot of really great press for Lady Bird. It had 100% in Rotten Tomatoes for a very long time. Little Women, like, people didn't love what she did with the structure, but Lady Bird is so perfect. Roma, Goonies. I've never seen Steve Martin's Parenthood. Oh, I do love Hello, My Name is Doris. See, I finally feel legit. Now you guys can see how much I have seen, right? Let's be real. You thought I haven't seen anything. I do love Moonrise Kingdom. I love Grand Budapest. That brings up a really good Wes Anderson point, you guys. Bottle Rocket. Haven't seen in a long time. You're going to laugh. I actually haven't really seen the Royal Tenenbaums. Birdman. I do love Birdman. That cinematography, though. I think this is bringing up an awesome point. If it's a modern movie, I might have seen it. Like, if it was a modern movie that I cared to see, I saw it. So this makes sense. Bottle Rocket, I would be very down to watch because I want to see early Wes Anderson before he was like very nailed down with his style. Yeah, Royal Tenenbaums could be good too. I'm going to write down for Wes Anderson, I'm going to write down Bottle Rocket and Royal Tenenbaums. Yeah, I do like Wes. I'd like to hear your take. 4 rooms. People keep writing Demon Barber of Fleet Street. Isn't that Sweeney Todd? Is that like a different movie? Ugh, do I have to do like a Casablanca or Gone with the Wind? Like, is that sacrilege if I don't? I'm not opposed to old movies. If I watch an old movie, you can bet your bottom dollar I will not shit on it. I just like know better than to like be really negative about an old movie. If anything, I'll just be like, oh, it was a little slow, or the pacing was this or that. And I'll pay 100% attention to the acting, which is always phenomenal. And I'll just tell you that the acting's amazing. Riding in Cars with Boys. This brings up an excellent point, you guys. Brittany Murphy. Gone too soon. I love Brittany Murphy. I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy. Film noir. Yeah, I love Riding in Cars with Boys. Okay. Yeah, Clueless could be good. I'm of the generation that was like a Mean Girls head over a Clueless head, but I would never deny that Clueless is amazing. International stuff, Good Will Hunting, I've seen. Cool. All right. How about another question from y'all? Oh, wait, High Fidelity. Let me write that down. I'm going to look at this list and I'm just going to like circle the really exciting ones, like the ones that I was like, I've been meaning to see that movie for 10 years and I just have never seen it. Like then I'm going to be like, yes, happening. Clueless is so fetch. Outcast. Oh yeah, guys, my It's a Wonderful Life video got taken down. It got completely blocked because of the copyright. So I'm trying with the YouTube editor to get it back up, but the YouTube editor sucks and it keeps glitching. So, oh yeah, Mad Max is such a good idea. Wrote it all down. So, okay, I think one of my final asks of you guys is I have this list of movies for growth on YouTube, which is not, they're really good movies, but basically I want to grow the channel, right? To be able to do this more often. So I have this list that one of my followers made me. Thank you so much, by the way. You know who you are. And they are the films with the most hits on YouTube, like 100,000 plus views for most people. So of this list, what if I said, I'm just going to throw out some names. What if I said Fight Club? I've never seen Fight Club. And what if I said Fight Club, The Princess Bride, Pulp Fiction. I want to see some Tarantino on here. So Fight Club, Pulp Fiction, I'm very interested in. The Kill Bills are on here in terms of like, this is for growth for the channel, like grows your channel like crazy. Also Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, The Matrix. So Princess Bride. Yeah, The Princess Bride is going to take priority because it's on the growth list and it's something I really want to see. Tarantino overrated. Yeah. I haven't seen a ton of Tarantino. I love Django. Yes to Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs. Yeah. Charles says I'll like Pulp Fiction and Princess Bride. Yes, let me write Pulp Fiction, Princess Bride. These are ones you could probably count on sooner rather than later because they're so good for growth. Pulp Fiction. Yeah, it's just important that you haven't seen it, Brian says. Princess Bride, Fight Club, hit or miss with women. Okay. Prisoners. Awesome. So, yeah, this makes me feel good because you guys are still just like, do what you want, which is great. I'm into it. Monty Python's on here. Python and the Holy Grail. Blazing Saddles is on here, which we've talked about happening. Titanic. Green Mile, Captain America, the Hulk. What do you guys think about me? What if I said I don't like Marvel at all? Would you want me to try it? What movie do I have to try if I hate Marvel? I will say I like an origin story. Shazam. Oh, A Star is Born. Don't listen to any of your new viewers' choices. Yes, someone else doesn't like Marvel. Don't do Marvel. Thank you. I agree. Yeah, I don't care about Marvel. Wonder Woman. I mean, I've seen a couple of the origin stories and I've tended to like them because I like a complete story. I like a story that is going somewhere and it has a purpose and there's backstory and then there's like a very clear act structure and blah, blah, blah. So I tend to love an origin story. Once we get past the origins and we get into like all the muddiness of the fight scenes, I couldn't be less interested. Hi from Denmark. What's up? Deleted scenes from Uncle Buck. Oh, cool. I'm going to go watch that. Yeah, I agree. Everyone does Marvel. I feel like you're not coming to me for Marvel. I'm not going to have a lot to say. Guardians of the Galaxy. Cool. Wow. So I wasn't really sure what to expect from this live, but it's just like a lot of people, again, it's a lot of people just excited to like give me their suggestions because they have an idea that they think I would like. So this is very cool. Thank you guys. I really appreciate this. I do love I Love Lucy. Ant-Man is character driven. See, that is like, I would be open to that. If someone told me a certain Marvel movie was, are you pregnant? No, I'm not. Thanks for the question. I think it would be good. Do you have a full-length reactions? Yeah, okay, you guys want to talk about full-length reactions? I could start a Patreon and I could do full-length reactions. If somebody wants to let me know on the side what other viewers have done, is it the whole movie? Like with nothing cut out? My scene partner, who's famous now. Sorry, I'm just like trying to read and like speak at the same time. It's very bad. Yeah, I would be down to do full-length reactions because so when I have like the first cut of my edit, it's just like the movie and then me. And I think Patreon doesn't really have copyright issues, or at least I can't monetize. Yeah, so I was thinking I could start a Patreon and do full-length reactions. Some people do offer full movie and or commentary tracks without the video of the movie. I would just need to research if Patreon allows me to keep the movie up or if you have to have your own copy. I don't like you having your own copy. I want you to be able to, I just want it to be a one-stop shop. And yeah, so I would just research that for myself. But my other hesitation for full-length reactions is sometimes I like drink water or like bite a nail or like sneeze or something. And I like that I can cut stuff out for you guys because like, there's certain stuff that I'm just like, this sucks. Like, this is boring. You do not keep the movie in your reaction. People have to have their own copy to sync. Okay. Thank you so much. A couple of you just wrote that. I have kept most of my footage from since I started. So I have full-length reactions of everything I've done. I could just put those on Patreon. I'm super self-conscious about that. Like, sometimes I eat something. Sometimes I have nothing to say. Sometimes I sit there quietly. Do you guys care? More independent movies, Charles. Yeah, I love indie film. That's kind of my bread and butter. You always get to choose what you put up, so even if it's full, you can always snip out anything. I like that. I like that a lot. But so that's good. And then You don't care if I'm just like this? If like this is how if I'm just watching a movie like this? Like you're into the silences too? You're 100% in control, Craig. Thank you. Yes, it's a blurred image and a time code. Oh, time code. Okay. Don't feel the need to act fake or overperform. That's kind of like my whole thing. I'm like, I'm so scared if I put up full length reactions that I'm going to start forcing things, because right now you're getting the 20 minutes where I had a very visual reaction to something. Some of you even are like, oh, you cut out my favorite line. I'm so sorry if I cut out your favorite line. That means I hated my reaction to it. That means that I probably was just like, and like, if I just smile, I'm like, who cares? So that's funny. Get a react double. I'll do that. Sometimes it's nice to watch someone even if it's normal. Cool. So there's like an appetite for full length reactions, right? This could be a possibility. That's fine. We all do stuff. Simp. Thank you. JR close. Yeah, people ask me to do Gremlins too. I feel like I would like to see that one for sure. Thank you, Alexander. Loved your reaction to planes, trains, and automobiles. Ha, you're not a bug, are you a gnat? I have a knack for circumcising bugs, right? Yeah, okay, so I guess, yeah, I'll start thinking about setting up a Patreon. This is so weird. This is cool. I have to figure out my tiers. I know some people do like $1 a month and it's like polls. And then I have to figure out what the threshold a month is for the full length reactions. And then as soon as I have a full length cut, I can just put those up. And then a few days later, my shorter cut will show up on YouTube. The shorter cut will always be the tighter, more comedic. I'm a comedian and it's very important to me that people are entertained. So the shorter cut will always, in my opinion, probably be funnier and tighter. And I'll just have to get over it that the long cut is going to be like boring. I guess it's not boring if you're into it. You can do it. Cool. Full length reactions tend to be between $5 and $10 a month. Thank you so much. Wow. Okay. I mean, if the people want a Patreon, I like that idea, Lance. If somebody wants me to do their favorite movie, personal for them, it'll be $100 a month. It'll be like, what's the thing where Cameo? It'll be like Cameo. Not a movie, but you should watch the show once and again, just for myself. Thank you, Maria. Don't force nonstop talking and wisecracking. Less is more. It's actually sometimes annoying when people are trying to be funny. Yes. Okay. That will take some practice for me. I do have an Instagram account. It's at the Chanel Riccio. It's just my name. The first rule of Fight Club is, I think I know that. No, $100, Alexander, $100 would be like if you wanted your own reaction, like just for you, like absolutely no one else. It's for no one but you, and it's a movie that you pick. I would never charge $100 a month for something I'm just going to put on YouTube next week. That's so rude. I love Scott Pilgrim so much. What style of movie shows? Charles, I love coming of age stories. Like those like summer coming of age nostalgia flicks are my favorite. 9 to 5 is a brilliant suggestion. Hey, Stockholm, what's up? Impractical Jokers. I feel like those guys are from Long Island. The Jerk. Good one. The Jerk. The Jerk. This is the best because now I have a list of like, I can just be like, read it and be like, oh my God, yes, that one. I'm feeling that one today. And I know it's a crowd pleaser. 9 to 5 and Airplane have been said a ton. I'm about to pay you $100 to watch Spy Kids. That's so funny and so sweet of you. I would not accept $100 to watch Spy Kids. I will do that for free. I really want to watch Without a Paddle again. Now and Then, The Outsiders. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, Almost Famous. Oh yeah, Almost Famous would be a brilliant one. Almost Famous. Guys, I feel like the $100 a month was a really hot button thing to say. I saw it on someone's Patreon one time. A personalized reaction for just you was $100 a month. Dutch. Dumb and Dumber would be good. Oh, I'm really into the Coen brothers. I did write down Oscar. Definitely. Oh yeah, Death Becomes Her seems fun, campy. Death Becomes Her. The Muppets, The Frighteners. I've never seen Highlander. Where are you from? I'm from New York, Long Island. I just moved out of Queens, actually. The Fall. Oh, The Legend of Billie Jean. Cute. Aliens. You burp. Oh, well. Stick It. Why do I remember that? Is that like a teeny movie? The Great Outdoors. Yes, I wrote down The Great Outdoors, you guys. Oh, Dodgeball. Secondhand Lions, Coming of Age, Love. The Bucket List, so good. Oh, I've never seen There's Something About Mary. That stands out. There's Something About Mary. I feel like there are a lot of like 90s rom-coms that are like in a part of popular culture that I need to see. Oh my god, Mrs. Doubtfire. Mrs. Doubtfire is legendary. American Graffiti and Dazed and Confused. Yeah, those are such good ideas. Dazed and Confused has been on my list for a while. Big Fat Liar. How high can your voice go? Not very high. Thank you for the questions. Does anybody have any questions for me that's not like, have you seen this movie? Oh, I love Rat Race. Rat Race used to be my favorite when I was like 10. I don't really remember Rat Race at all. I barely remember it. I remember the prairie dogging bit, which blew my mind. The Last American Virgin sounds right up my alley. Sounds like Superbad. I love Superbad. Anybody love Superbad? Let's see. Galaxy Quest. How do you get your hair looking so great? Blow dry. Very little product. What's my favorite joke? I don't know. What's my favorite joke? I love John Mulaney. Have you guys seen John Mulaney's children's special? It is so goddamn funny. I love 40-Year-Old Virgin. What kind of films did you work on? In New York City, my main everyday day job was commercial production. So we worked on a lot of TV commercials for food. And that's where I started meeting people and like getting into it. And then I've done a bunch of indie shorts around New York City. So indie short films. Ghostbusters. Oh, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I'm so into like teen movies. Like anything surrounding a high school. I'm just like so there. The Last American Virgin in 27 Dresses could be good for a rom-com-y thing. Oh my god, Steel Magnolias. Sally Field was robbed. What's your fave food? Pasta, hello. Yeah, like penne alla vodka or like, I really like just a chicken finger. Who doesn't like a chicken finger? Marley and Me, you're hilarious. Do you want to see me sob? No. The indie shorts I've script supervised. What could you watch right now? I don't know. They're all people that I knew and met and did favors for. So I have an IMDb page if you want to just like type my name in IMDb. Do you guys want to hear something? All right, I'm letting you in on a secret. Me and my friend did an improvised web series. If you type into YouTube Riccio and Foster, you can watch me look stupid in my queen's apartment. I just checked today. Those videos have like 30 views each. It's really funny. Just rewatched. Can't hardly wait. Do I want to be a director? Yes, I do. I think performance is like number one to me, but I want to pull an Olivia Wilde or like a Greta Gerwig right out the gates. I think that my favorite movies ever have been made by writer-directors. So I really want that level of control. I want to write a film that I direct, and I would love to put myself in it. But I'll be honest with you, I think I'm probably the least good at performing, if that makes sense. Even though I think I'm great. I just think there are people that can do better than me. Old Yeller. I did watch Old Yeller when I was young. Oh, not another teen movie. I love Heavenly Creatures. Heavenly Creatures was beautiful. Only Marvel. I'd push for a Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. I have heard that. I've heard that. IKEA Heights? What? I've never heard of that. That sounds so fun. That just looks like something I just want to look at for me. Whew. Do I follow sports? No, I don't. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I said sorry. I just don't like sports. If I'm gonna watch a sport, I like watching ice hockey because it's actually fun. Did I ever hear of Ritual Homicide? Yeah, in the Addams Family. Thank you, Craig. I feel like it was really important to me that my commentaries were not just like, oh, that stinks or that. I don't know. And also, I can't keep my mouth shut when it comes to movie making stuff. So I really appreciate that you appreciate it. Same here about sports. Yeah, see? Chanel, I'm sorry you get yelled at for existing. Guys, thank you so much for being nice to me. Sometimes I'll post a video and I'll get really wounded because like 3 people said they didn't like it. And then I carry that into the intro of my next video, which probably isn't a good habit. Like in the intro to my next video, I'll be like, oh, since people are going to say something anyway, and it's not that many people. I just didn't realize it was going to affect me so much. Defending your life. Never heard of it. Mother really affected me. Oh my God, it hurt. Dogs of War gets a massive shout out. Canadian Bacon, I've heard a bunch. Pleasantville, I've heard. I really like Pleasantville. I think I could have a lot to say about Pleasantville. Oh, don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. What's the one? Weekend at Bernie's. I've never seen Weekend at Bernie's. Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. Yeah, I'm trying not to worry about the negative people. You guys, it's stupid. It's like 2 people, but you wouldn't believe. I don't know if it's ever happened to you. Your heart rate kind of elevates when you read it, and I get really upset, which is why it's 2 people. It's Adventures in Babysitting I've seen, I like. Defending Your Life. Everyone, Defending Your Life just flooded this chat. Let's IMDb Defending Your Life. Oh, I've been wanting to see Idiocracy too. Dax Shepard's in that. Defending Your Life. What? Meryl Streep and Albert Brooks? Hello. Add to watch list. You guys just went really hard for Defending Your Life. Weekend at Bernie's might be better left in the 80s. You guys really just went for defending your life. This looks very cool. Any famous roles you've auditioned for? No. I mean, no. I don't get very high-level auditions right now. I auditioned for a TV pilot on not Amazon, on Comedy Central that I thought was going to be really funny, and it never got picked up to series, but you can watch their web series on YouTube. It's called Delco Proper. I thought it would be really funny, but it never got picked up. And yeah, I've auditioned for like a handful of like roles on like they call them co-stars, which means it's like one line. One time my audition was this. Ready? Did you hear that? That was my audition. One line. Defending Your Life has literally endless pasta. Okay, we're watching Defending Your Life. Albert Brooks wrote and directed it. Everything he made before it was insanely cynical about relationships. You got me really interested in Defending Your Life. Would you move across the continent for work? Oof, continent? No, I would move to. Did you mean LA? I would move to LA. Fun fact: I think I am moving to LA very soon. I would fire you on the spot for that one line. I did not get the role. It was for what was that? Gritty Maggie Gyllenhaal show on HBO. It was about sex. I forget. Field of Dreams. Oh yeah, LA or Vancouver. Yeah, I would move to LA. I think I am. I want to be on television comedies. You belong in LA. I agree, Lance. I can't believe it's taken me so long to realize that, but it's okay. Much better, right? That was hot. That was a hot light. Inherit the Wind, Dirty Grandpa. LA Story. Wow, this is amazing. This is endless, you guys. What should I cap you or should I just let this keep going? I'm not about these super early Tom Hanks career suggestions. They're not that great. Really? I think Hanks is always a bit of a version of himself, which I think has a time and a place. Better Off in the UK. Wow. Thank you. You'd be a great director. Thank you. It's really funny that I've put myself out there on the internet criticizing film. I really like to think that it all comes from an amazingly, like a place of love. But it's really funny that I've put myself out there as like a film criticizer, commentator. And I'm going to make a movie one day and some people are going to not like it. And it's like, I have to be open. LA Story is one of the best Steve Martin comedies. Yeah, you also piqued my interest on that one, you guys. LA Story, Defending Your Life. I like these because I feel like I haven't seen these on YouTube before. Joe vs. Volcano. Did I watch Mr. Rogers growing up? Yes, I did. Big PBS fan. Stephen Dawson. What did I miss? You missed a lot, my friend. Did I grow up when video stores were a thing? Yes, I did. We had a local like mom and pop video store and we had a Blockbuster eventually. And oh, I was obsessed. I was so obsessed. That's probably where my early love of movies came from. And it was like Matilda nonstop, The Parent Trap nonstop, The Princess Diaries. How early are we talking about in regards to Hanks? I love The Money Pit and The Burbs. Super early stuff, no. Wow, I guess maybe I've only seen the best Hanks. I've probably only seen Hanks from the late 80s on. Oh yeah, Brittany Murphy and John Leguizamo in Spun. I did see Spun. Very weird and cool. Da-da-dum. Father of the Bride. Yeah, happening. A Hard Day's Night and Help. Repeating myself, but there are musicals that no one's reacted to yet. Oh, cool. A Hard Day's Night and Help. Sounds like Beatles, right? Oh, Snowpiercer, directed by Bong Joon-ho. Yes. Ever since Parasite, I'm like, oh my God, who is this man? Yes, that Parasite was it. This is a humble brag. I saw Minari at Sundance. If you guys can see Minari, go see that film. It only came into my memory because it's a Korean American story. Go see Minari. It's phenomenal. Who's my favorite actress? Oh my God. This is the worst question ever. Right now, I feel like I go through phases with actresses. I can't get enough Kate Winslet. I can't get enough Saoirse Ronan. Oh my God. Fences. Yeah. Oh, Jessica Lange is phenomenal. Yes. I mean, yeah, like Viola Davis right now, Kate Winslet, Saoirse because of Lady Bird. Who's my least favorite actress? I don't have one. I don't have a least favorite actress. Signing off, John Paul. Good night. Yeah, I can't pick a favorite actress just like I can't pick a favorite movie. I can tell you that like of the coming of age films, I'm obsessed with Superbad and Lady Bird and Booksmart and Juno and all that. I can tell you I love Titanic. Like in terms of just like a crowd pleaser. Favorite actors? Right now, I like Joaquin Phoenix. He's beyond just like the best. I like nobody touches Joaquin. And Tim Curry, right? Tim Curry. Philip Seymour Hoffman. The Lone Ranger. I've never seen Rain Man. Love Juno. Juno's phenomenal. Dirty Dancing would be a fun rewatch. I will freak out. Yeah, Patrick Swayze, man. I think one of my favorite actresses ever was Brittany Murphy, which is pretty cool. Do I have a really thick skin? You really have to have a thick skin with the general public. Yeah, I agree. And I always thought I was well suited for it because I auditioned and like, want to do that for a living. So it's really weird to me how 2 negative comments will send me. The genre of film that I will direct is indie coming of age dramatic comedy. I want to like write, direct, and act in a movie and take it to Sundance. Thomas and the Magic Railroad because of Mara Wilson. Yeah, The Master is probably what made me just like freak out over Joaquin. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, you guys have been talking about Volunteers with John Candy and Hanks. I love this. So like when I approach this, I'll be like, hey, today I want to watch a Wes Anderson. And then I'm going to go to my list and I'm going to pick Wes Anderson. Or if I'm like, today I want to watch something old, boom. I want to see a Tom Hanks film. Volunteers. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I love Rushmore. Rushmore, Moonrise, Grand Budapest, love, love, love. Oh yeah, Christine Baranski is amazing. She's so good. Christine Baranski is underrated. My stand up. Rewatching Phantom Thread. I thought Phantom Thread was gonna be like a spy movie because the trailer made it seem so creepy. And then you watch it and it was like it was an obsessive man. But it wasn't like a spy movie. Just watched Yes, God, Yes on Netflix. Yep, saw it. Love that. A quiet movie that takes place over a weekend. So good. Who is this girl? Sorry, YouTube recommended it. Hey, I'm Chanel. Welcome if you're new here. Space Camp. Walk the Line. My dad got over 500 views on his Christmas lights, and he thanks you guys dearly for your support. The Great Outdoors, +1. Oh, Tom met Rita on on Volunteers. Okay, I'm in. I'm into it. In terms of film noir, I like. I saw a comment in here about noirs. I like Double Indemnity. Fish Called Wanda. Let me write that down. Fish Called Wanda. Wow, I'm gonna have a hard time playing this back. What about Russian roulette? Like with my list? Russian roulette, Russian. What does that mean? You guys like Fish Called Wanda? Into it? Cool. Wow. Office Space. Brick. Film noir in high school with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. What? Cool. Oh yeah, Russian roulette with my list. There will be no guns involved, but yeah, I like that. Like I might type up all these suggestions in all my lists, which I do have them typed, and then like make them put them in number orders and do a random number generator sort of thing. Twister. I love A Simple Favor. Yeah. Cool. I mean, this is so amazing. Thank you. If you signed on and gave me a suggestion, wow, I really, really thank you. I thought I was going to have no one to talk to, and we had 130 people show up. This is very cool. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and you've answered all my questions about the channel. So I do have plenty of great movies to choose from. I've more than I can ever imagine. But I really appreciate the suggestions because, like I said, this has been so fun to just show up to a list every time and just be like, what am I feeling? And then go for it. And I have your guys' blessing, is that the word? To just go for it. When am I reviewing The Destroyer? Never. Oh, someday when you get your Oscar, I can say I was on your live chat. Hey, I mean, I'm going to never say never on the Oscar. Love your channel. Thank you. Chicken Little. Why? The cartoon? I think I saw that. It's like that animated movie. Bye, Steven. Samurai Cop is so bad, it's funny. In terms of so bad it's good, I'm really interested in Drop Dead Fred. I've never seen Drowning Mona. I don't know what that is. Chicken Run. Yeah, I want to talk about the reactor burnout. I mean, I've been feeling like one of the smaller growing reactors, if that makes sense, just because I know if you do certain films, you can really blow up your channel. But it's really important to me that I'm not just doing these just because of the numbers thing, because it's not a good reaction from me if I don't like enjoy myself. So bear with me, but I think this is going to be a channel where we do stuff that like not a lot of people are doing. I hope. I don't know. Yeah, Joe vs. Volcano is happening. Drop Dead Fred is just annoying. I mean, probably. Any Pixar movies you haven't seen? There are. I haven't seen Up, but I have seen the opening title sequence, which is rude, I know. Stupid of me. I haven't seen WALL-E. Yeah. I really like the 80s movies we're in, you guys. I'm loving the 80s. Yeah. The best reactors are clearly genuinely interested in the movies. I agree there. Those are the best. Big Fish. I feel like I tried once when I was younger. Miley Cyrus is in Big Fish. Fun fact. Oof. Okay. What do you guys think? Like, did we do it? Did we do the damn thing? How do we feel? Oh, Marina Hernandez. Do you want to know that I've reacted to Little Monsters? And I have the footage and I never edited it because I thought it was bad. Or like I thought I did a bad job. I used to love Little Monsters, but I've archived the footage. Yeah, you guys feel good about this? I feel good. I agree. I want to keep reacting to John Candy. Drew it one. I did Buck and Great. Thank you. I think that I might say Buck on the channel because I've been blurring out my curses. Yes, Noah Cyrus is in Ponyo. She's the voice of Ponyo. Or in Ponyo. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Cool. Thanks, you guys. Thank you for this. I will be referring to this for a long time. I have tons to pick from now. Cool Runnings, yeah. Thoroughbreds I saw. I saw Thoroughbreds in theaters. Couldn't keep me away from Thoroughbreds. It was an indie dark film. Animal House, yes, on the list. I'm really happy. Thanks, guys. I have like endless copy to go through now. Really dig your channel. Thanks, Middle School Gravy. I like your name. Your, what's it called? Screen name? Yeah, I'm rest assured if it's a John Candy movie, I think it's been mentioned. I think you guys really went off on the John Candy. Do I watch other reaction channels? Weirdly, I don't, and I definitely don't now watch other reactors because they were doing a lot of the movies I wanted to do, and I didn't want to get confused. But I studied Nix and Nax because it just seemed like she was just talking during movies. And I saw the audience she had. And I was like, hey, if this girl loves the movies and can just talk during the movies, then I'm in. So I looked at Nix and Nax a bunch. And that girl, Ashley Burton, what she puts out is insane. She cranks them out so fast. Is it just Ashley Burton? Is it just her name on the channel? She's really funny. And she's a really good reactor. Lord of the Flies, The Terminal. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to emulate anybody, I promise. There's no way that would even be possible. I'm just going to watch the movies as me. And I'm really happy that you guys are into the film speak because that's what I want to do. Yeah, okay, so her channel's Awkward Ashley. Yeah, I think Ashley's really genuine, and she helped me. I've never spoken to her, but watching some of her editing helped me a lot. And just watching how she cuts things down really helped me. And me and Ashley are doing very different things. She is first time reacting with no clue. And a lot of times I have a little bit of a clue of what a movie is going into it. Yeah, I sub to Ashley too. Yeah, Ashley's really funny. I think she's super funny. Shout out Ashley. Oh, Ashley has the $100 a month tier. I saw it on someone else's Patreon too, a guy. And it was a personal reaction. It was only for you for $100. I don't think I could do that because I would want to release it eventually. And if I made someone pay $100 for it and then I released it, I would feel really bad. Goonies is just too good. Stand By Me, Goonies, I love a coming of age summer film with a bunch of kids. I always wish there were more women in them. But yeah. I know Ashley is someone I would really like to emulate. She's super good at what she does. And she didn't waste any time hitting the classics. She just went for it. The Godfather could be great. I've seen the first Godfather and I've never seen Godfather 2. Yeah. Now and Then is boring. There, I said it. Once Bitten. Where Did the Flies? I Love My Girl. Cry Fest. The channel I manage has $100 for shows that people can request, but we let everyone on the $5 or $10 tier see them. Oh, that's good. That's really cool. So I have my work cut out for me on the Patreon thing. I always thought Patreon would be more trouble than it was worth, but seeing as I have the time, I should probably get on it. I do love Stranger Things. Stranger Things is like the series that gave me all those like summertime friend feels. And it had 11, which was perfect. Fargo. I think I should watch Fargo. I love Frances McDormand, by the way. Like, love. La La Land. I liked La La Land. Guilty pleasure. Stranger Things was a one-off, in my opinion. Yeah, I've only seen the first season of Stranger Things, and that's all I cared about. Queen's Gambit was phenomenal. Yeah, love your love for John Hughes. Yes, John Hughes all the way. American Graffiti. Hi, Canada. Subscribe to a couple Patreons for a couple months to see how others do it. Brandon Likes Movies is a good one. Okay, Brandon Likes Movies can help me out. Yeah. It's just something I need to figure out, that's all. Sense8. Oh, my mom loved Sense8. Rubber. Oh, I feel like I know about Rubber. Isn't it about a tire? The Black Coat's Daughter. Yeah, I would consider classic movies. I think The Apartment is something I probably have to see. Hello, Philippines. I hope I can access this again, right? YouTube saves these, right? Yeah, Fargo pretty much has to happen, right? Tire is correct. Devil Wears Prada. You guys like the continuity errors? Cool. I'll keep them in. So when I have too many, sometimes I cut them out because I don't want to roast a movie. Here's another thing. If you guys do end up going on Patreon and getting my full-length reactions one day, I'm wrong a lot. Like, I will say something and then look it up in editing, and I'm, like, so wrong. So that'll be fun. I'm wrong a bunch. Hey, guys. Brewster's with Millions. I did see The River Wilds. Meryl. Hi. Legends of the Fall. Yeah, I had Weekend at Bernie's on there. Somebody said leave it in the 80s. Yeah, Billy Wilder, Some Like It Hot. I would consider A River Runs Through It. Why do I know that? I know that. Caddyshack, yep. Yeah, Ashley Burton does like those like classics, and she really helps me see what's like possible in terms of views. So that's cool. Your wrong guesses will be funny. I know. I feel such a need to disclaim when I'm wrong because I don't really ever want to contribute to misinformation. It's like a complex I have. So on the full-length reactions, when I'm wrong, it'll be funny. Toy Soldiers. A River Runs Through It is Brad Pitt. And then there's like the Meryl one is River something something. River. I'm getting confused on river movies right now. A River Runs Through It. Oh, God, I love Maid in Manhattan. Yeah, we're going to keep going with John Hughes, and we're going to keep going with John Candy. Shop Around the Corner is something I'm very interested in for old movies because I did, what's it called? You get it. I did You've Got Mail. The River Wild. River Runs Through It, The River Wild. Pan's Labyrinth could be good. Sunset Boulevard. Wow. I don't want to get off. Like, should I cap it or should we keep going? I get all of my, we had a question on the side from Jimmy. Where do you get all the trivia notes you read after your movie reviews? I get my notes on IMDb, Internet Movie Database. And if I can't find something I'm looking for specifically, I'll go and like search the internet and see if there's like an answer. Or there are a lot of lists. There's always like 15 things you didn't know about Home Alone. And then you read the list. Raising Arizona is something I'm interested in. Don't do Star Wars. Yeah, I've toyed with the idea of Star Wars, you guys. Do I want to go my whole life never having seen Star Wars? No. Do I really want to see Star Wars? No. I want to see the modern Star Warses. I can't believe I found this channel because I was bored one night watching High School Musical videos. Blessed. Yeah, this channel started because I was going to rewatch only childhood films. So like High School Musical. You can check it out. I cry. Grab an adult beverage. Let's hang out. Water. Star Wars fans can be toxic if you don't like it. I know. I'm so scared to do Star Wars because I would give it an absolute fair shake. And I'm sure story-wise, I would have a lot of good things to say. Because if the story holds up and stands the test of time, I'm in. I'm just nervous about like expressing an opinion on Star Wars. Like, hey, this movie doesn't hold up and here's why. And then people just being mad. But I understand that I really do I might have to do Star Wars. You have to watch Star Wars. See, I know I have to watch Star Wars in the right order. I'm really interested in the last 3. And yeah, Crossroads and Made in Manhattan and Aquamarine. So yeah, my original channel concept was to only watch movies from my childhood. So Crossroads, Made in Manhattan, and Aquamarine were very much my favorites growing up. I don't know when I'll get to them, but the plan is to do them still. Yeah, I also understand the context of Star Wars, Wasted Poe. I would definitely judge them in context of their time. So like the practical effects, while funny, I would be like, oh yeah, this was the cutting edge at the time. I love Jurassic Park. Do Star Wars in the future. Makes sense, right? Maltese Falcon. 1941 has been on the list for a while. That's Spielberg, right? My cousin Vinny, I will dress like Marissa Tomei and do her monologues. Trainspotting is a good idea. Oh my gosh, this is overwhelming. What am I supposed to do? Hi, if you're joining late, welcome. I tried to keep it going. I mean, let's be honest, I didn't have to try to keep it going at all. You guys are keeping it going. But I tried to keep it going at least into the next hour because there were people that couldn't make it early. Even Steven Spielberg doesn't like 1941. You, the 2 Utes. Try to avoid Christopher Nolan's work because people will be assholes no matter what. Probably true. When I say Crossroads, I was talking about the Britney Spears vehicle because that was what the commenter wrote about. She wrote about 2000s films. That's funny. Yeah, Fast Times at Ridgemont High is on the list. Maybe watch 3 or 4 movies at once so you can get through your list now. Let's keep going until Friday. Woo! Back to the Future greater than Star Wars. Yes, Back to the Future is taking top priority. Yeah, I think to pat myself on the back a little, I think if I did Star Wars, I'd give it a really fair shake. And I would only view it in context. And I would like talk about it as like the greatest thing to happen to pop culture at the time. And I'd be really interested to objectively see if it's a good story. I care about good stories. Please go live more often. Woohoo! The rain scene in Brink annoys you too? Yes, they were shot on different days. The last three Star Wars are the most hated. Hmm. I so I saw a bit of the very last Star Wars ever because something about me is I like to participate in cultural events. So if like the whole country is captured by something, I want to know, I want to be in on that as it's happening live. So I watched the Game of Thrones finale, having never seen Game of Thrones. But I did ask friends and I like researched and I asked them what I should know and everything, which is not the way to do anything. Please, like don't do that. But I watched a bit of the last Star Wars to see like to culturally go through it with the rest of the world. And I was like, how did we get here? Like, what? I thought it was so Disney and dumb. People were having problems with Patreon. You went for dinner and I'm still live streaming. Some people are now just catching up with what I just said about Star Wars. 3 billboards outside some town, Ebbing, Missouri. Star Wars hasn't held up well. Will seem hokey out of the 70s. I agree. I've seen that Jabba the Hutt. Mm-mm. I know a killer when I see one. Really, Arya? Watching Game of Thrones in a random order is very funny to me. I would be very interested in that. That is so funny. Sorry, should we take a live stream break? You guys have to pee? Star Wars is a good narrative up until the newest ones. I've spoken to my cousin ad nauseum about the last 3 Star Wars, and we get in like intelligent discussions about it. And like, he said that what they built in the newest 1 and 2 didn't like was completely different from what followed in that third one. And I'm just like, if you're going to spend $1 billion, shouldn't you plan your franchise? So, I mean, that is what really bothers me. That Jabba the Hutt wasn't a 70s creation. See, I don't know anything. I want to watch Star Wars because I want to understand Spaceballs really badly. And I know I have to watch it in order. Louis in Port Washington, Long Island, shout out. I do love seafood. Star Wars, that's the one with Spock, right? I know it's not. Stop. The 3 Billboards movie is 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri, right? And I loved it. Loved it. You should try a live movie review sometime. We could all grab an adult beverage and hang on here. I like that idea, Jimmy. Where we all get a copy of a movie and push play at the same time and watch it together. Galaxy Quest. I like that. Yeah, Ed, the newest Star Wars had no plan. It was all over the place. Because my cousin and I talked about what they were building on in the first of the 2, kind of like your family, you can be special without being born special. Like your family has nothing to do with it. And then that, like, I do know a little bit about Star Wars. That Palpatine thing in Rise of Skywalker, I just was like, what? Like, Disney, man. Yeah. Groundhog Day. I want to see Bull Durham because Susan Sarandon. Add Susan Sarandon to my list of favorite actresses. The stepmom, Susan Sarandon and Julia Roberts. Love, love, love. I love Julia Roberts. Did I see Life of Pi? Yes, I did. It was quite lovely. I love The Sandlot. My Matilda quotes. I can say the whole soundtrack of Matilda. I refrained from not saying it all. Her sweat and blood went into making this cake, and you'll not leave this platform until you've consumed the entire confection. Ugh, it hurt. Empire Strikes Back was the first one I've seen. Yeah. Shaun of the Dead. Never seen. Okay, so John Carpenter has come up a few times on here. They Live. There was another John Carpenter that people told me to watch. John Carpenter. Kentucky Fried Movie. Coolness. King Kong 2005, really good. I just like Jack Black. I just like him. Shaun of the Dead. I haven't watched Black Christmas yet. You guys brought up horror on here. I wanted to see I know this probably isn't directly horror, but I wanted to see The Witch. What is a horror? What about the original Halloween? I would really like to see that with Jamie Lee Curtis. What do you have to say about horror? I haven't seen Amelie. Meant to. Have I seen Children of Men? I think I have. It's very apocalyptic, right? The Thing, Escape from New York. Definitely Halloween. Yeah, I would really like to see the original Halloween. John Carpenter is very popular with reactors. It's almost a YouTube regulation. You have to react to The Thing or Halloween at some point. I'm into those. Those are ones that I've wanted to see. I love Get Out. The best horror I've seen in the modern times is the modern times. Who am I? Hereditary. I loved Hereditary. The Birds. I love The Others with Nicole Kidman. Those Surprise would be ruined for me. Love Rosemary's Baby. Rear Window. Oh my God, The Ring, you guys. When I was 10, I was so obsessed with The Ring. I dressed up as Samara from The Ring in the 6th grade. I wore like a nightgown and I made my hair all stringy and gross. And then I went to school and I didn't win the Halloween competition, like the costume competition. So I re-wore the Ring costume in the 7th grade so I could win the competition. And then I won. I was like, this costume deserved more. And then the whole day I stared at people like this. And they hated it. And it was great. Hereditary worked thanks to Toni Collette. Yes. Hereditary really worked for me because you could remove all the supernatural elements to it, which a lot of people hated, and you had a dark family drama, like dark family drama. Brigsby Bear. I think Brigsby Bear was just at Sundance recently. Saving Private Ryan is a big one on YouTube. The scene in Hereditary where Toni Collette screams that her son lives rent-free in my mind. I have the craziest Hereditary story. I mean, it's not that crazy, but I saw Hereditary opening at Sundance. Or not its opening, but like one of its first screenings, and oh my God. So you guys know if you've seen it. I'm not spoiling it because I love Hereditary. Within the first 20 minutes, something huge happens, like so huge. The audience screamed, freaked out. Is the best top 5 movie-going experiences of my life was that. Midsommar was the most uncomfortable I've ever been in a theater. Wicker Man, I think I've seen. Chanel, do you read all your comments? Literally, yes, I do. I do like M. Night Shyamalan, actually. I don't hate him. Going off of do you read all your comments, when I post a video, I will tend to walk away from it for a little to let things like accumulate. Then that night or like a few hours later, I will always go back and try to respond to almost everything that came up in that first like 3 hours of a reaction being up. After that first 3 hours, I comment on things sporadically because then I'm working on my next one. And if I stop and comment on stuff, I won't work on my next one. And I need to like, obviously be working all the time. So, but I do read nearly everything. So, yeah. The end list. What's that? What's the end list? Oh, I really want to see Muriel's wedding. I'm so happy we're talking, you guys, because if we bring up Toni Collette, and that opens up the floodgates. You're terrible, Muriel. I really want to see Muriel's wedding. I have seen Election, Lance. I like Election. Cujo scared the ever-living shit out of me. What movie is coming up next on YouTube, if I'm willing to share? I think it is Back to the Future. I think I'm watching Back to the Future next. Yeah, that's fine. I can say that. Muriel, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Great. I haven't seen any Indian movies. No. A Cocker Spaniel named Cujo. Sick joke, bro. Please commit in public to not do Grease. No, Steven, I will not commit to that. I will not commit to not watching Grease. Where do you watch movies when you make a video? I watch them anywhere I can get them. Hulu, Prime, HBO Max, Netflix, duh. Sometimes you find them free online, which is amazing. Other times I have to buy them, which I hate. I do not like having to buy. And I think I have to buy Back to the Future. Also, I have seen Back to the Future years and years and years ago, I'm pretty sure, because I think I know the big twist. So don't be mad at me. Oh, Back to the Future was especially cool in 85 because Michael J. Fox felt like he was taking his Family Ties character to a sci-fi story. I read Michael J. Fox's book on that, and just that time of his life sounds very cool. It's something as an actor that I'm infinitely jealous of. I've always wanted that time in my life where I'm just hitting, like things are just on for me, and he was very in demand, and they just, like, he just had all these hits, and he was like the it kid. Robin Williams. I'd like to watch some Robin Williams on here. Big twist, question mark. In Back to the Future, it's not really a twist, but I feel like I know when he goes back to the past or something. Never mind. I'm going to stop talking about that. You'll see in the video. Aaron Brockovich is amazing. It's perfect. It's written perfectly. Robin Williams Awakenings. In terms of Robin Williams, I want to do Doubtfire and what's the one? Dead Poets Society? Is that him? Yeah, Dead Poets. I've never seen Dead Poets. I think that would be my priority Robin Williams movie. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, Wasted Poe. I thought I like knew about some twist in Back to the Future, but now maybe I'm like confusing it with something else. I haven't watched it yet. I'm supposed to watch it tomorrow. I think I definitely saw it a few years, like maybe like 10 years ago. I think I saw Back to the Future because basically there were these movies that your teachers would wheel in when they didn't want to teach you, and they would just like put it on like the TV. You know what I'm talking about. And I would always sleep through them. So I know it's been on. It's been on in the background while I've slept. Rest in peace, Robin Williams. I agree. Dead Poets. 3 Men and a Baby. Wow. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up. I mean, I have energy, but are we into it? The Fisher King. Who is the most famous actor or actress you've ever met? No one. I met Eli Manning once because we worked on a commercial for him, and he's a sweetie. And he ate craft services with us because he's a good guy. But I've never really met anyone super, super famous. I met Olivia Holt. Beautiful. I've met like stand-up comedians. I met Colin Jost. He's so sweet. I met Beck Bennett because I went to Sundance and I saw his film, one of his films that he was in, Sweetie. Very sweet people. I have not seen Santa Clarita Diet. I know it has my girl, Drew. I got told no when I asked Jamie Lee Curtis for an autograph for a girl in high school. Haha. Yeah, LA, I'm hoping to run into celebrities. I'm really nervous to move to LA because I'm such a New Yorker, but I feel like if I want to be on TV, gotta go. Have you been to LA before? Yes, I have. I famously have been to LA for 48 hours. I went to see Harry Styles last year in concert for one day, and it was amazing. 3 Men and a Baby. The autograph story about Jamie Lee Curtis saying no to an autograph freaks me out because I want to have like a lot of fans one day just for being, just because I have a successful show on TV, not because I want to be famous. But fame would be nice. I want to be on TV, and people coming at you with stuff all day might get really tiring. So I get it. But I would also want to give autographs to everyone because I've been practicing my autographs since I was 10. Let's be real. Oh, I really want to see the beach. Really badly. That's Leo. 50 First Dates is underrated, and I will take that to the grave. 50 First Dates is that really captured something at the time. What a movie. On the subject of 50 First Dates, does anyone have a favorite rom-com? I think I like 13 Going on 30. North by Northwest we had to watch that in school. Jeepers Creepers, so scary. Michael Keaton filmed a scene at my Catholic grade school when I was in 3rd grade. Wow, cool. I love a celebrity story. Never Been Kissed, great idea. Was that because I brought up Drew? I think Justin Long is also great. Derek, yes, he's pretty great. The Wedding Singer. Oh, we might have to really bump that one up, you guys. Sorry, I've been meaning to see that for a long time. And it has music in it. And I love Drew Adam Sandler collab. Wow. Do we bump The Wedding Singer up? I love riding in cars with boys, Maria. You met Gillian Anderson. I would love to meet her. We have a volunteer to be a moderator. Thank you. I don't know how we would moderate this. This is wow. There's like 12-year-olds on this chat, you guys. I know you see. Big Daddy. We bump anything with Drew Barrymore up. I agree. Let's bump a Drew up. Yeah, there's some people on this chat who are making the same jokes I made when I was 10. It's very funny. Is it Gillian? You're not going to be able to answer back. It's Gillian Anderson, right? From I Love Her. She kills it at a British accent, but she's American. High Fidelity. Yeah, I would really like to bump High Fidelity up, honestly. If it takes place in Chicago, bump it. Drew Barrymore. Splash is kind of getting bumped up too. I got very interested. A lot of people commented Splash yesterday when I posted Uncle Buck. Best rom-com is Annie Hall. Okay. Yeah, Jillian is American and British, literally. She raises her family out there, right? Yes to Splash. Yeah. I have to admit, in terms of my interest, like Splash really piqued my interest yesterday. And I had a really strong reaction just now to The Wedding Singer and High Fidelity. Favorite rom-coms: Love Actually, The Holiday, Pretty Woman, Notting Hill. Yup. Julia. E.T. is amazing. Yeah, Patrick. Wow. So I thought Gillian Anderson only lived in the UK, but she grew up in both places. So that explains it. Yeah, guys, keep ignoring the 12-year-olds. I really like it. Thank you. Before Sunrise. I've never caught those Linklater movies, like the Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, After Sunset. People are saying The Holiday. Did you guys see that I saw The Holiday? It didn't really hit it didn't hit, but I did do The Holiday. The Impossible. I should watch that. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Let's write that down. Ugh, this is just beyond overwhelming. It's a soft G. Oh, Gillian Flynn, Gillian Anderson. Oh, yay. You blocked them? Thank you. I didn't know that was possible. I guess it was possible. Wait. Oh, I just removed their comment, but I need to figure out how to delete them permanently. They're still here. Whatever, I don't care. This is hilarious. I cannot. Oh no, the chat keeps moving up. Grey Gardens, I should watch. Put this user in timeout. Rookie of the Year. Okay. Yeah, the chat is going too fast for me to like remove people. But oh no, I only timed them out for 300 seconds. That's not a lot of seconds. You can get mods, Chanel, and block them. Okay, I need moderators. I don't want to remove the wrong person because the chat is going too fast. This is fun. Okay, we'll just ignore it. Meet Joe Black. Love. I look a little like Anna Kendrick. Thank you. Okay. Whatever. I think that we've been going for a really long time. Wow, 8 o'clock. So let's say we'll sign off in a few minutes. But if you have any more movies, you can keep writing them for the next few minutes because I will review this transcripts from this. So yeah, we'll sign off in like a minute or two. Ghostbusters 1 and 2. Yeah, Defending Your Life is something that just got me really interested. David Lynch films. What have I seen but from David Lynch? I don't know. Oh yeah, do I have a slow chat mode maybe? Oh, I can maybe slow the chat down. I don't know. I don't see any slow. Thank you. Thank you for saying that I did great. I appreciate it. Defending your life. Feather light and sweet. So in. The other sister brings me to my other. I really like Juliette Lewis. Yeah, we've been going a long time, you guys. This is crazy. I'm so in. Network. I'm mad as hell. And I ain't gonna take it anymore. Or something like that. Yeah, Wedding Singer is getting bumped, my friends. Hey, Fluffu, we talked about Marvel. I don't know if we're doing Marvel on the channel. Sorry. I don't think I'm into Marvel. Any idea when you might do live streams? I will always notify you when I'm doing live streams, like literally always. They will be scheduled, I promise. This was a lot of people. I thought we were going to have 30 and I was going to be so psyched. I was like, wow, that is so many. Thanks, guys. I know we just went like 2 hours just letting like one mention of one movie just take us to the next, and this has been very stream of consciousness. I loved it. Marvel is covered every place else. Please leave this channel clean. I don't feel compelled to do Marvel movies. I really don't. Thanks, Kareem. Thank you. I love the proposal. Oh my God, cool girl. Yeah, I think that you could go elsewhere for Marvel, right? But I'm not going to promise to not do Star Wars because I don't know. I don't know. I don't want, like I said, I don't want to go my whole life never seeing Star Wars. That's literally no fun. But I just don't know if I'm going to want to do it on here. Because you have taste. Thank you. Oh no. Wait, I just realized I had headphones in this whole time, but I didn't need headphones in because I'm talking to my screen. Yeah, I could do Guardians of the Galaxy. I heard that's actually very good. Up in the Air. Love Up in the Air. I love Anna Kendrick. I love her. I love What's Eating Gilbert Grape. We're going to try to stay away from mainstream-esque block, like those kind of movies, like those billion-dollar movies. But I do have a way to search and see. Basically, I have this thing called TubeBuddy, and it lets me search, and it gives a score to a title that I'm thinking of doing. And if the growth on my channel is kind of lagging in the coming weeks, I'll run a search, and then I'll do a movie that will that's 100 out of 100 on the meter. So that's kind of been my game plan. Riley Morris, shout out. Oh my God, Scurvy Dog. I love Spanglish. I also think Adam Sandler is pretty underrated. Weird, right? Does anyone else think that? He's a very good dramatic actor. Oh, Titanic watch party. You guys want to watch Titanic together? True Romance and Heathers. Open to those. I love Scott Pilgrim so much. So much. Scott Pilgrim is very good. I have a stupid, well, I don't know why I'm judging it as stupid, but I have a stupid thing for Michael Cera. I just think he's underratedly great. Punch Drunk Love is something in the vein of The Wedding Singer that I've been dying to see forever. Punch Drunk Love is a circle for me. I don't think I've seen 12 Monkeys. You guys want to do a live watch of Titanic? Really? That's what you want to do? This is cool. I used to love Space Jam. Paul asked, did you ever say where you went to school for film? No, Paul. I have a degree from Fordham University in New York City, and I only have a minor in film. I have a major in economics. And all my film knowledge comes from working on set for the past 7 or so years and from watching and reading as much as I possibly can. I guarantee you will love Punch Drunk Love. Yes, Fred, Molly's Game is one of my favorite movies in recent memory, and Michael Cera is like playing an asshole in it. I love it. Have you watched Uncut Gems? Yes, I have. Uncut Gems, oof. A movie-going experience I'll never forget. Sucker Punch, I saw when I was very young, and I thought it was so odd. It was real. There was beautiful women performing, right, for men. I remember that. Did I see Super 8? Yes, I did see Super 8. Love. Alexander, I went to the Manhattan and the Bronx campus at Fordham. I went to both. I wish I got a more proper film degree, like from an actual film school for my undergrad. Basically, I went to school thinking I was going to do acting. And when I didn't really get in anywhere for performance, or where I did get in, I didn't care to go. I really wanted to be in New York City. So I was like, oh, I'll go to Fordham and just audition in New York City. And that never happened. I just was like, how do I get out of here as quick as possible? And econ was the way to get out of there as quick as possible. I really regret it. If I could do it over, I would go to film school. Aaron Sorkin. Yes, I love Sorkin. Sorkin is going to write the new I Love Lucy movie, which is cool. Yes, I have seen Victorious. Titanic is a horror film for men. I would agree. That's cool. Yeah, Jimmy, Michael Cera is just, I love the 2000s in cinema. And Superbad is, oh my God, it's perfect. It's such a perfect movie. I love Michael Cera and Juno. Love him in that. Yes, Paul, there's a movie called like We're the Ricardos or something. Sorkin is going to write it, and then the casting news just came out that they were casting Nicole Kidman, or she was in talks to play Lucy. And I don't really like that. But they're in talks. Yeah, Mitch, I know. Sucker Punch was like twofold. I saw it when I was 12 or whatever, like 15. It wasn't about beautiful women performing for men. It was about escapism. Yeah, I know that. They're in a mental hospital and they're taking the drugs, and it's been a very long time. The Matrix. I could watch The Matrix. Being the Ricardos. Gary Smith has said the right title. The movie is called Being the Ricardos. I don't know. Do we want to talk about the casting of Nicole Kidman in that? I think she's in talks, but I don't know if she's actually doing it. My friend and I just had a conversation about it. I think Emma Stone could do it, but they would have to age her up. Did you see when Deborah Messing did I Love Lucy? I did not. Yes, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is a Long Island film. Convince me otherwise. Yeah, I'm going to love The Wedding Singer. That is really got me. Adaptation. Charlie Kaufman. Wow. Should I do a Kaufman film on here? Michael Cera was a clone of Jesse Eisenberg originally, but the lab tech dropped the test tube and spilled out the better genes. Unpopular opinion, Michael Cera I think is a little better and around longer, but no, I don't want to say that. Michael Cera is not better. They're different. People think they look identical, and I agree they do look very similar, but I think Michael Cera has a different sweet spot than Eisenberg. I think Eisenberg did justice to what's his face? Facebook? Zuckerberg. And I think Michael Cera has like an innocence to him, and like he's just so sweet. Like his character in Superbad, just a sweetie. Yeah, so should I do a Charlie Kaufman film on here? Should I do Eternal Sunshine? I know I've seen Eternal Sunshine. Yeah, Jesse Eisenberg I think is a great guy. One of my favorite movies that top 10 list is Adventureland with Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart. Kristen Stewart is the most underrated actress, I think. I think she's so good. Do a watch party for The Wedding Singer or Titanic. That's a good idea. Ooh. New Andrew Garfield movie, new Netflix movie musical, written, directed by Lin-Manuel Miranda. What movie is that? Not In the Heights, right? Yes, Fred. I love Adventureland. Adventureland is my perfect movie. It is indie, coming of age, summer flick, summer job. And I grew up on Long Island, and we have the original Adventureland. And the writer-director, Greg Mottola, is from Long Island. And Greg directed Superbad. One of my top two of all time. Adventureland and Superbad. They're sister films. And I get it. Michael Cera, Jesse Eisenberg. But they own the 2000s. Yeah, The Sting, I agree. I'm kidding. They look nothing alike. Sarah's a funny, chill dude. Eisenberg comes off as an intense, non-emotional prick. Eisenberg, yeah, he was a doucher. Okay. Oh, Tick, Tick, Boom. I didn't know that. Thank you. I didn't know they just made that into a movie. Yes, Kristen Stewart is the only American actress to win the César, the French Oscar. Go watch The Clouds of Sils Maria. That is the best movie ever. Like, my favorite indie movie, my favorite, like, comedy is Superbad. My favorite coming-of-age flick, Clouds of Sils Maria. It's so good. Who's seen The Clouds of Sils Maria? Let me know. Oh, Sam Rockwell. He's underrated as hell. Yeah, Adam. The first I've ever heard of it was Right Now. Lin-Manuel Miranda was directing Tick, Tick, Boom for Netflix. Ugh, Bicentennial Man. I will cry. I will cry. Yes, Adventureland. Fubar. Hi. If you're just joining us, Sam Rockwell's in Galaxy Quest. There's a moment where Michael Cera was a jerk to Aubrey Plaza at the premiere interview. Cool. Oh, I do know I have to watch Psychopaths. I did not see 1917. That was a movie I meant to see in theaters, and when I didn't see it in theaters, I was like, wow, there's no other way to watch that but in theaters. But I could watch 1917. I have a screener of that. How do you feel about films that shift tone drastically from beginning to end? I would love to get your reaction to Something Wild from Jonathan Demme. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever watched movies that drastically change tone from beginning to end. I don't know. I think I would like it. Why not? Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. Seen it. Funny. The Way, Way Back also reminds me of Adventureland. The Way, Way Back hits you in the feels. Michael Cera is just so good. I'm glad we were talking about Michael Cera. Thank you for this. This has been great. Vanishing Point. Pleasantville. Yeah, Pleasantville has a great tone change throughout. Yeah. I think that I would always see it coming. Like Pleasantville is too picture perfect, and then it goes dark, and I love that because it takes it as long as the film and the script take you along for the ride. A shift is amazing. A shift is welcome. I love The Way, Way Back. I have seen Silence of the Lambs. Loved it. I love Jodie Foster. Evil Dead 2. If we're talking about movies that shift tone, I think Parasite is one movie in that first half and another movie in the second half. And I very much enjoyed it, and it works. Oh my goodness, Adam, you've seen Waves? I've seen Waves. That was phenomenal. I'm okay with the tone shift. I'm okay with it. Waves is beautiful. Yep, I love Contact. The tone shift in Parasite, y'all know what I'm talking about. Yes, we do. Evil Dead. I don't know. Alexander says, which movie reaction did you enjoy the most that you have seen and posted? Which did I enjoy the most? Probably Little Shop of Horrors because it was so surprising, or Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I didn't think I was gonna love Little Shop as much as I did, and I was like obsessed. And then Planes, Trains, and Automobiles as well. I think I thought it was gonna be a little annoying or something. I don't know why. Just like my idea of it, and it was so heartwarming, just so heartwarming. And John Candy being gone just like hurts a lot. Funny People does have a tone shift. I agree. Little Shop of Horrors. Tonal shift, Dust to Dawn. Okay, I'm into the tonal shifts. I love it. Yeah, Alexander, I posted my reaction to Little Shop. It yeah, it's still up. I don't know why I thought it was removed for a second. It's not. Hi Chanel, have you seen The Outsiders? Yes, we had to read that in high school, and then we got to watch it as a little treat. And I love baby Tom Cruise and baby Rob Lowe. Oh my gosh, A Simple Wish is something I really wanted to do, Rebecca. I kind of stopped doing like Disney flicks, like Disney Channel flicks, because they were very bad for growth for the channel. And when I work so hard on one of these, I really do want to see it boost my channel a little, being a small YouTuber. So I did not watch A Simple Wish, but I really want to. Yeah, The Outsider seems right up your alley, Shan. Yep. Peak Fun Chanel is a toss-up between Little Shop and Rocky Horror. Rocky Horror made me use my brain. It's not like I wasn't as floored as I was with Little Shop, but Rocky Horror made me think. I was like, what is this? I can't wait for Pulp Fiction, Scott. I'm very excited for that. Have you heard of Elvis? Yes, I have heard of Elvis. Easy Rider, V for Vendetta. I've not seen V for Vendetta. Derek, if you saw Little Shop in theaters, I'm infinitely jealous of you. Mitch, I love Sing Street. It's perfect. Sing Street is, yes. Yeah, people are saying I didn't do it right by not seeing Rocky Horror with the audience participation, but like, how was I? We have COVID. I haven't seen the movie once. I have seen the musical once on Broadway, Joseph. I have not seen the 90s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's come up a bunch. Why? Why do I need to see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Jailhouse Rock. Walking through a party in the county jail. Prison band was there and they began to wail. Gang was jumping and the joint began to swing. Should have heard those knocked out jailbirds sing. What Elvis movie do I need to see? Comment. Say it. Let's hear it. Ugh. So don't see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, but do see the first. Paul, we did bring up Hanks a little while ago, and I do need to see Sleepless in Seattle. I meant to see that in tandem with You've Got Mail, and I didn't. Hi, Bobby. Thank you. Alexander, yes, I do want to make a movie. I wrote a script in quarantine. I wrote a feature film script. It's not good or finished. Like, I wrote 120 pages, and when I couldn't think of what needed to happen, but I knew something like good or bad needed to happen, I used a lot of filler scenes. Like, I knew at a certain point in my movie something bad needed to happen, so I literally killed someone, which is totally wrong, but I needed a placeholder. So this is just me saying my movie is very incomplete, but I will make a movie one day. You guys can mark my words. What's the first movie you remember seeing in the theater? Yours is Willow 1988. Probably Lion King or Beauty and the Beast. When did Lion King come out? You know when you can't really tell if you have a memory of something or like if you just have seen it so much? Oh no, I was too young to have seen Lion King in theaters. What's the first movie I remember seeing in theaters? I don't know. Something Disney. Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, 94 for Lion King. Jimmy, you want to be in my movie? Okay. Extras. I have not seen A Fish Called Wanda. The Love Bug. I did see the Herbie remix with Lindsay. Cinderella Story with Hilary Duff. Classic. I really, 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 really remember seeing, you're going to laugh. I remember seeing Nacho Libre in theaters. I laughed so goddamn hard seeing Nacho Libre in theater. So funny. The Emperor's New Groove is underrated. Okay, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you guys. So people went hard for that one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We'll see. Oh, are we having fun? Should we end it soon? I think we covered all my questions. We talked about Hanks movies. We talked about musicals. We talked about Hughes. I have seen Pretty in Pink. St. Elmo's Fire, I've seen. Many people have mentioned The Breakfast Club. I'm going to stick to the John Hughes movies I haven't seen first. It's going to go like John Hughes, John Candy. We'll see. And then we'll work our way down. Dun, 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 dun. Tropic Thunder. Tropic Thunder is on the growth list. That one is allegedly really good for growth. Tropic Thunder scares me because I don't love action movies, but it's okay. Yes, Adam, my first in theaters was Phantom Menace. I know for a fact I was taken to see Phantom Menace. I don't remember anything from Phantom Menace, which is why I like to claim I've seen no Star Wars, but that's not true. I've seen Phantom Menace and a little bit of the last one. Alexander, what other genres have I missed? We talked about some musicals. We talked about rom-coms and Hanks. We talked about Sandler movies. Treasure Planet. Is that a cartoon? No. Maybe. You guys hear the phone? You might hear the phone. Ferris Bueller. Foreign films, open to them, I love. And documentaries, I don't love documentaries, but I watch them. Like, I've seen them. We talked about horror a little. We talked about some, like, in terms of horror, I think I really want to see the original Halloween really badly. Tropic Thunder. Okay, satire comedy, I'm into it. Spice World, should I do it? I do, Jeff, I will be watching the original Vacation, I promise. That's definitely happening. Amelie, I will watch. That I think that one's going to feel really indie. Free Solo, I would be into that. I know that that's a good doc. Okay, bump Tropic Thunder. Was that a bump I heard? I'm circling it. 2 circles. Amelie's cinematography, I'm very excited for. 3 Amigos. Planet Earth 2. I don't know what my favorite docs are. My favorite documentaries. I find documentaries just get you so fired up and they get you like into a cause. And then like you have nothing to do with that energy. And then you're just sad for no reason. Yeah, Big Trouble in Little China was recommended on my Gremlins video, so I think that's happening. I have seen Uncut Gems after ad. Oh, Life is Beautiful. Yes, that's with Benigni. I'm an Italiano. We love that. Blazing Saddles needs to happen. Airplane has been recommended for a while. Yeah, Matthew, I've seen all of Michael Moore's docs. That's kind of what I mean. He gets you really fired up, and then I just feel really angry for a while, and I'm like, Ah, I can't do anything about this. This is Spinal Tap. I've heard of a lot. I know this is getting late for you guys. Foreign movies. I haven't watched the Gremlins sequel yet, but it's on the list. Yeah, Blackfish did the same thing to me. Yep, Blackfish killed. I just watched My Octopus Teacher on Netflix, and it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. Cabin in the Woods. Yeah, I like horror. Should I see Cabin in the Woods? I don't know. Holiday in the Sun with Olsons. Guys, I still really terribly want to finish my Olsen series. I stopped on the third one. I still have like 5 more to go. I didn't get that. Could you try again? My Apple Watch just recorded that whole thing. That was weird. Fish Called Wanda, Cabin in the Woods. Yeah, I've seen Life is Beautiful. Benini is what a special man. My Octopus Teacher will be made into a movie starring Hemsworth. The Love Bug, E.T., Back to the Future, Gremlins, Adventureland. Bumblebee? Really? Bumblebee? Huh. Would I ever do a childhood react with your parents? My mom would be a no. She hates being on camera and refuses. My dad would be so into it. And if you want to see my dad react to anything, you want to see him react to Nacho Libre. I'm just going to throw that out there. And you guys want me to do a live react to Titanic, which is very interesting. I don't know why. Titanic is like virtually perfect. Like from a filmmaking perspective, like what would we say? We would just watch and cry. I would cry. Do you want to know a funny story? When I was writing my feature film in the beginning of our quarantine here, my way of procrastinating writing the feature was looking up Titanic facts and trivia. I just couldn't stop. I couldn't get enough. I just kept looking up the Titanic. And so like I would always have to procrastinate 2 or 3 hours before I started writing with Titanic stuff. So I think that's going to make its way into my movie. I think somehow a character in the movie that I wrote is going to have to be obsessed with Titanic because I did all that research while I was writing it. I love Misery. Hi, if you're joining us now. Hello. Oh, I love Singing in the Rain. I think the last genre we didn't cover is old musicals. We covered musicals in general. Do you have an old favorite musical? I love Singing in the Rain. I performed in it when I was in high school. What's the old musical I need to see? Like a 1950s musical. I think that's the only genre we didn't touch. Would you review The Stand? I'm not really going to do TV, I don't think. When I watch the last episode of The Office ever, I would like to record it for myself, for my own sake. But that's about it. Jimmy, I did not see the story about a guy that survived by drinking and swam to a lifeboat. What? I'm obsessed with Titanic trivia now. I can't get enough. Black Christmas is a good idea. I can make this reaction could be a movie. I agree. It's long. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I thought we would have enough for an hour. Barely. Oh, West Side Story. Okay. I see you. West Side Story. A friend of mine was just in the West Side Story movie with Spielberg, and it was supposed to come out already, and COVID pushed the release. I feel so bad. Bye Bye Birdie. Oh, that would be good too. Coolness. Oh, My Fair Lady. Wow, these are so good. Did you know someone wrote a story very similar to the sinking of the Titanic before it happened? That's so scary. Oklahoma. In terms of old musicals, yeah, I really want to see West Side Story and Bye Bye Birdie. A Night to Remember there's an original movie before the James Cameron. Why do I keep doing air quotes? Before the James Cameron movie, there's A Night to Remember. Hair, the musical, that could be good. Oh, I need to see Saturday Night Fever. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I do know that. I do know A Night to Remember was made into a movie. I love La La Land. It's so stupid how much I love La La Land. I have criticisms. I have a lot of criticisms for La La Land, but I like it. Derek, I wanted to do Cry Baby because it's like a parody. Bye, Paul. Thanks for being here. I love Austin Powers. My Cousin Vinny, Jeff. Yes, I have seen it. Yes, I'm obsessed with it. Yes, I can do Marissa Tomei's monologue. Duck Soup 1933. Oof, 30s. That would be interesting for me. I'm not versed in the 30s at all. Jeffrey, I've not seen Princess Bride, but it is on the list. South Pacific. Yes, Muriel's wedding's happening. South Pacific. Wow, okay. Did we cover every genre for suggestions? I think we did, right? I think we got all of them. Any interest in silent film? I don't know. I don't think there's interest in silent film on the channel because I don't have a lot of experience with it. And if I don't have a lot of experience with it, I can't really speak on it. And I don't want to like ruin that art form, you know? Like if I don't have anything intelligent to say, I wouldn't want to say anything at all. Yes, I've seen Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Very funny. I love her. I would love to work for Rachel Bloom. Cool. Yeah, and then we would bring up the Patreon again. I think this watch party would have to happen on Patreon, guys. Right? Middle School Gravy. I have seen Moonstruck. I kind of want to give Moonstruck another chance. I thought it was corny. But it has the most iconic line readings of all time. And the fact that it's a rom-com allows me to, like, not judge it so harshly. I think my family's like, get off. Tremors. I love Hairspray. Yeah, I would watch the Kevin Bacon Footloose. This is horrifying. If you didn't have any audio or video on YouTube, you could do the live reaction here. I don't know. I could play Rachel Bloom's sister. Thank you. Right? If anybody knows a casting director anywhere, pass them my information, please. If you know any casting directors, be like, I want to see this girl on television. Please. I'm asking for your help. Guys, you don't even know what this list looks like. This is batty. But this is all just to help me have something to choose from. I have seen Footloose, though, but I would watch it for the channel. I think I saw the remake of Footloose with Miles Teller. Yes, I know there's a role for a sassy Italian girl out there. Thank you. Trying to get out there. Young Frankenstein, great idea. That's been brought up. Oh my goodness. Okay. I love Top Gun. I love Cruise. I shouldn't, but I love Tom Cruise. What do you say? I think we did it. Right? I think we did it. Yeah, Bobby, we want to do a live movie night. People agree that they want us to do the Titanic live. I don't know. I think we should do something comedic. Should we watch My Cousin Vinny live? I would. No one said Rain Man yet. Okay. I think we should be done. But I can't thank you enough because I didn't think that this would go on for more than an hour tops. And we've been going for 2 hours on this stream, and we had another stream earlier that went on for like 25 minutes. So at this rate, this was a raging success. If you guys have any Italians in your life, you know we are horrible at goodbyes. We will say we are leaving, and then an hour later we'll say we were leaving, and then an hour later we will still not have left. So I could just keep reading and never leave. See, like I can't look. Oh my God, I love chocolate. What is super chats? What do you mean if super chats were on? This isn't super chats? Oh no. I thought super chats was on. Oh wow, I feel really bad about that. I didn't know what super chats is. This would have been better if super chats was on. I don't know what super chats is. Sorry, Craig. Maybe you can help me out. Are you kidding me? I didn't have donations on? You gotta be joking. Well, next time. Next time. That's so annoying. I could have been getting donations this whole time. Oh well. I hope I highlighted enough people on the side. Yeah, Italian goodbyes. LOL. I'm never getting off. Bye, England. I'm gonna say goodbye. Greetings and good night from Switzerland. Yes, I've seen My Girl. God damn it! Super chats was donations? How? What the hell? I didn't even know what that was. That's okay. That's all right. I'm not that mad about it. This was fun. Yeah, I gotta go, right? Like, I gotta go. How do I turn on super chats? I don't know. I'll figure it out for the next one. The next time we do a live, I should have cut this off so we had more to talk about next time. What are we going to talk about next time? Nothing. I only missed out on a couple $1,000s. Ha, not true. That's so crazy. Okay, well, next time we'll do a chat. I will figure out what super chats are. We'll do a live. I will schedule it. I'll figure out what super chats are, give shout outs. And next time, maybe we can just talk about, maybe we could just like talk about a specific few topics or something. I don't know. This was fun. This was really a stream of consciousness, which I loved. But thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Thank you for signing on. Thanks for all your suggestions. It really helps me. It really helps the channel. And yeah, I'm like Godfathering it up right now. I'm like, thank you. Oh my God, I barely drink water. So thank you so much. Yeah, you guys, if you want, you can follow me on Instagram at the Chanel Riccio. Sometimes I go on stories and like say stupid stuff and I post about my videos. And then I have a Twitter at Chanel Riccio, and you know, I read stuff on there and people talk to me on there. I like that. I like talk to me on Twitter or something. That's cool. That's like a really nice exchange. So yeah, it's just my name. Instagram is at the Chanel Riccio, and then Twitter is just at Chanel Riccio. And thank you guys so much. Hydrate. Hello, Robert. You're an American, but you live in Vietnam. Day. That's very cool. That's stay over there. Yeah, Derek, double your donations next time, guys. Okay, thank you. This was amazing. I can't believe it. I will never forget this. This is going in the journal. We're writing it down. We can think of something fun to do next time. I promise. Okay? Good night. Peace out. Love you guys. Oh, You guys want me to plug Richio and Foster? That's very funny. Me and my friend made an improvised web series where we just turned our iPhones on and did whatever we felt like. And it's on it's if you type Richio and Foster into the YouTube search bar, you can subscribe to that, which is so stupid. We haven't done it in like 2 years. And and then somebody wanted me to plug the Patreon. I'm gonna set up a Patreon. And I'm positive it's just gonna be my name. So I will post about that on YouTube. You know, like I can do the social media posts and I will post. So yeah, all of that. And then regular watches coming every week. I'm trying to do twice a week on Wednesdays and Sundays. And if I'm going to be late or I'm not going to post one, you will see a post on my channel. I will post, hey, not happening tomorrow, or hey, not happening. So you're good. Yeah, I'm leaving. But somebody just said we can talk about our pets next time, and that's a good idea. This is great. Okay, we're going. We're seriously going. I'm so sorry if you came right now. It's been 2 hours and 10 minutes, and I have not stopped talking this whole time. This is the real goodbye, okay? So I'm going to do 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to hit end. Okay? All right. So I can't do it. All right, wait. That's a good point. That's my Twitter. At Chanel Riccio is my Instagram. And I'm just typing my socials in here. And I'm going to work on a Patreon of full-length reactions. And that'll be up and running shortly. And I will post my Patreon when that happens. Okay? Sweet. All right. So yeah, we're doing a you hang up first bit. I love you guys. Thank you so much for everything. And yeah, talk to me on my socials. I would be so into it. Peace.